Very good morning, students. Today we will start the new chapter 7th, conservation of plants and animals. So, students, what is conservation? We can say conservation is the practice of protecting wild species in order to prevent species from going extinct. Got it? Now, what is biodiversity? Okay, so we can say biodiversity refers to the range of organisms living in a given place. Got it? Means the living organisms which are living in the particular place, that we can call biodiversity. Got it? So we can say biodiversity shows the variety of life on earth. Which type of variety? Of the variety of organisms and the variability among the organisms. Both variety and variability within species and between ecosystem. So students, in this we can say like the plants and animals, the species of plants and animals are refers in the range of organisms in the particular place. Got it? Like we can say in the desert area the elephants are living there. Okay, some conifer plants, they will be found in the hilly areas. Okay, so these we can say it is the biodiversity just because of the variability in the organisms. Got it? Next thing, ecosystem include both the organisms interacting in an area and the environment in which the organisms live. Got it? How the organisms are interacting in the area and how the organisms are living in the particular environment. These two things will include in the ecosystem. Got it? One time I will tell you in written form. Interaction of organisms. First thing is interaction of organisms. Got it? And second thing, environment in which the particular species will live, that only we can call ecosystem. Means ecosystem include interaction of organisms and the environment in which the particular organism will live. Got it? Now next thing, two new terms are there in that chapter, flora and fauna. Got it? What are these things? Flora means we can say the plants found in a particular region. Got it? And fauna means animals of that region. Got it? Flora means related to plants which are found in the particular region, and fauna means the animals of the particular region. Got it, students? Now we can say flora and fauna contribute to the biodiversity of the area because plants and animals both are going together in the environment. So we can say flora and fauna contribute to the biodiversity of the particular area. Biodiversity varies between different ecosystems. Varies means it is related to different according to the situation. So biodiversity is different according to the situation between different ecosystems, like in the desert or in the hilly areas. Got it? And in the snowfall areas, it is different in all type of ecosystems. For example, In the desert ecosystem we can see few species of shrubs, means the small plants. Cacti means we can say cactus, and in Hindi we can say it nagfani. Got it? Reptiles means reptiles are the animals, they are moving on the land by curving their skin, like for example snake. Got it? Birds. Rodents means we can say the example of rodents we can take like rat. It is an example of rodents. Got it? So this type of species will found in the desert areas. Next thing, in the tropical rainforest ecosystem. In the tropical rainforest ecosystem we can see some other type of species like fungi, insects, reptiles, amphibians, birds and mammals. Got it? Now the next thing, biodiversity varies within ecosystems too. In a desert, okay, few species of plants and animals, the sand may contain millions of microorganism species. What it is telling like that, when we see the ecosystem of deserts, so we can see some species of plants and animals are there, and maybe the sand of that particular area may contain millions of microorganism species. You all are aware about that. What are microorganisms? The things which we cannot see by our naked eyes. For example, bacteria, virus, protozoa, fungi and algae.